Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, you can feel this. I'm feeling great. And today, I wanted to share an inspirational story, and it is about how Yahuwah, God, Jesus, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is loves me and loves you and puts you where you need to be based on what you want to do. So I always tell the universe, or God, or Yahweh, Yahusha, whatever you want to say, I always put it out there that I want to help people, right? So he, she, it always tests me. And like, yo, do you really want to help people? Because I'm going to put people in front of you, and if you want to help them, then you're going to help them. And so it's like a test. So I'm going to give you 3 instances. One of them's a lot bigger than the others that this has happened to me. And I was like one of the only people, I feel like, that would do it. Not saying that I am better than anyone because I want to help people. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I really, truly want to do that. And so he chose me to be in this situation. So first situation, I got a job at a random Mexican restaurant that came up on Craigslist. I ended up meeting a server there. I made a video back how she lost a bunch of weight, and I helped her out doing a juice cleanse. But she was needing a lot of help, and she didn't even ask for it, but I just kept asking her questions because she seemed like she wasn't happy. And now she had to like move in with me. I helped her do a juice cleanse. And I pretty much just like changed the way she was thinking about her life around. And I guess I was the right person for her because she said that I said things in a way that she could really understand. And so like I want to help people. So I was always thinking like, oh, I'm not doing a job that I'm helping people. But it's like I was put into the job where there was someone that needed help. And it was exactly the kind of help that I could offer, health advice and then even a place to stay when she was down on her luck, you know? So, and she just texted me a little bit ago saying, like, thank you so much for that. And, like, that is the payment. Like, I almost feel selfish because helping people makes me feel so good. I'm like, man, and I know that that's not true, but it's just like, man, like, it's like I do it because it feels so good, but it's like, you know, I'm still helping them, so we're both getting something out of it. And then the second time was I was at that same restaurant, and it was Valentine's Day, actually, this Valentine's Day, 2017. And this guy came in, and he kind of looked all distraught, and he was like, hey, is there anything I can do? Can I take out your trash, wash some dishes? I'm trying to take my wife out for a Valentine's Day dinner, and we ran out of gas, and I don't have my wallet. I just need enough money to get gas to go get my wallet so I can bring her out for our date. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, of course that happened, you know? So I just ran into my tips, and I got $20, and I said, here you go, don't worry about it, like, there's, like, go have a good night. And he said, like, you know, God bless. And then we had this little connection. I was like, yeah, he is awesome, like, you're Christian or whatever, and he was Christian. I don't believe in religions per se. I just believe that in God, or whatever you want to call it. So, but I respect all that stuff, so it's cool. And there's a lot of truth in the Bible, I think. There's also a lot of deception to get us to believe that we can just do whatever we want and give her. That could be a whole nother video. Like, you can't just be a bad person and then repent your sins. And like, no, it's like how you live is like what would get you into heaven, if there is a heaven. I believe that nobody goes to hell. Okay, this is off topic. So I helped that guy out, and he was super grateful. And then just recently, I had a big one that really impacted my life. I don't use banks right now. I just use like a check cashing place. So I was in front of there, and I was actually on the phone with my friend. And I'm cat sitting right now, so I have like 3 extra cats in my house for him. So he was talking to me about that, and we were trying to make arrangements. And then this lady came up and knocked on my window, and she was like sweating. It's like 110 degrees outside. She was sweating, and she was like almost crying. And she was like, "Excuse me, sir, I've been out here for 4 hours." Sorry. I've been out here for 4 hours and nobody's helped me. And I live in like a little bit of a, not like super poor, but less well off area of my town or whatever. Because it's like cheaper rent, and I want to spend all my money on food, not rent. So she's like, no one's helped me, and my kids were out here with me. I have 3 kids, but it's too hot for them, and we couldn't pay our electricity bill, and we're backed up, and they won't turn our electricity on until we at least get even with the bill, and like, so we're not paying like we have to pay the past due stuff, and right away I was like, yeah, for sure, I'll help you, and I don't know how it came up, but she ended up saying like how much she owed. And so right then and there, I told my friend, hold on a second, and I put the phone down, and she told me it was like $47 or something, and I was like, well, that's not that much, and I was like, well, I could give her $5-10, but she's been out here for 3 or 4 hours. Like, I don't know if she exaggerated, it really doesn't matter. She was out there, and no one was helping her, you know, and so I was about to put money in the bank. Like, I had like $500 on me. So I gave her $50. And she started crying. And she didn't notice at first how much it was. She was like, thank you. And she walked away. And then she came back. And she started crying. And she was like, thank you so much. God bless you. Like, nobody's helped me. And I just looked at her and I was like, I know. It's okay. Like, it'll be paid back to me. Don't worry. Everything's good. And then the craziest thing happened. I looked in her eyes and I said, I love you. And now I didn't think this thought in my head. I did not expect to say I love you. And she got kind of weirded out. She said it too, but she walked away and she had to run over to where she could pay her bill or whatever, because there's like a little machine inside of a grocery store that you pay on your little card, and I know how it works because I use one. And I believe that God was speaking through me and telling her that she's loved, and no matter what kind of situation that she's in, like, people are gonna help you, and not always, but you know, I don't know how it happened. I just said I love you, and it was like a beautiful experience. My friend on the phone, he's like, oh my gosh, dude, you just help that lady? And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, you're like sweet or whatever. He was like telling me that was really nice. Which it was, but to me it wasn't nice. It was like what I want to do. So it's funny because I say I want to help people, and out of everyone, and I'm not saying I'm better, but out of everyone in the area, like, I don't think anybody else, or like maybe 1 or 2 people who weren't in the right place at the right time, would give her even $20. Like, she was a complete stranger. Sure, I don't know for sure that she used the $50, but she ran over to that store exactly what I thought she was going to do. And it was just crazy. I don't know. Like, I was probably one of the only people to, like, there's no coincidences, okay? So I want to help people. So God goes, okay, bro, here you go. Here's some people. Do you really want to do it? So it's like a test. And I keep passing because, like, as long as I have the money, like, I was about to deposit $500, right? I worked hard for that money, sure. But, like, it's not about, like, how much you have. It's about how much you can give and still be okay. And I was going to be okay. Like, I can make $50 in 2 hours at my work, you know? Like, if we're busy, that's really easy. Serving, if you guys don't know, you can make, like, $25-30 an hour serving and not even work that hard. It's kind of the secret to servers and bartenders. We make a lot more money than people might expect. But please tip us, because we do work hard and we have to deal with a lot of stress. But yeah, like, I just wanted to share that story, and I hope it inspires you. Like, go out there and help someone today. Like, even if it's a penny, like, if you have 10 cents, like, I think it's a 10% rule. You know, if you give 10% of what you have, like, you're just going to keep getting abundance, because you're showing that you have abundance, and giving away a little bit is not going to affect you the way, like, that $50 changed your whole day, and it didn't do anything to me. Like, it made me feel good to give to her, but, like, I didn't need it in the moment. Like, it's all about being in the moment, and she needed it more than me in the moment, and no one else was helping her. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I'm feeling really good, and I'm going camping tonight with my friend Joey, and we're just gonna dirt bag it. So we don't have a tent. We're just gonna go in the woods, and I don't know. I'm gonna bring some fruit, and I might eat something cooked, like a portobello mushroom burger. I don't know if we're gonna be able to have a fire because it's pretty hot around here, but yeah, we're gonna. I might eat something that I normally wouldn't eat because like it's all about the flow. You gotta, I drank only juice yesterday, so it's just about like, okay, I can, navigate through this experience, still have a good time, and then hit it right back hard when I come back. Like never eating meat or dairy, never. That's disgusting to me. So if it's vegan, and I want to have a little fun, I can do that. So I hope this video touched your heart because like it really touched mine. Like, and I'm the one who did it, but I like think about it, I'm like, dang, like as an outside perspective, like, dang, that was really nice, So yeah, I hope you guys can also feel my energy. I busted through a lot of blockages that were going on. You saw the video a couple days ago. You know that it was like pretty intense, and you could probably see it in my eyes, see it in my aura, whatever you want to call it. It's like this weight has been lifted off, and I know the work isn't done, but these are the days that you have to appreciate because you got to go through that stuff to feel like this. And so I hope this inspired you guys, and I hope you guys have a great 4th of July, a safe 4th of July. Don't drink too much, don't party too much, but if you do it safely and have a great time with your friends and family. And make sure, sorry, I just like, I'm overwhelming right now with feelings, so good feelings. So just tell everyone that you love them if you do, and even if you don't, tell them because maybe they need to hear it. And I love you guys, and I want to thank you again for all the support and the lovely comments that you leave. It really means a lot to me. I'm a pretty sensitive person, so that stuff, like, I truly, 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 truly appreciate it. And I love you guys. I'll see you soon.